Okay, so we're going to have a little discussion, you know. Feel free to interject yourself and tell me what you guys' thoughts are on this in the, comment area. If you hear any pinging sounds, that is my Facebook, just so you know, or some beepity beep 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 shit, because that's probably my phone. Okay, so my mom, my lovely, beautiful mother, was on Facebook today, the fabulous place where everyone goes to chit-chat and comment and whatever. Okay, well, she has this illiterate friend, and by the way, he is a police officer in a prison, or, I'm sorry, a county jail, my bad. Anyway, he is a Tea Party Republican. Yeah, we all know how batshit crazy those motherfuckers are, right? Yeah. Anywho, he made a couple comments about it should be okay for teachers to beat like students in school if they're like cocky or blah 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 blah. Okay, let me explain something here because okay, my mama never hit me as a kid. She never smacked me, never put a hand on me. She doesn't believe in hitting your kids. Okay, me personally, I don't believe in hitting kids either, because you know what? It don't do shit except either one, piss that kid off. Two, give them fear of you, which you don't really want, because then they're just gonna go off the walls and do whatever the fuck they want anyway. Teach them to beat on other people, and that hitting is okay. Which, as we all know, it's not, because there's a reason you get assault charges for hitting people. Yeah, okay. Well, this dude says that it should be okay for teachers and stuff to beat on kids. Okay, no. Period. F no. No. Because my mom had this boyfriend at one point, and he smacked me. You know what it did? It just pissed me off. It pissed me the hell off. If somebody hits me, I get pissed off. And I know a lot of kids who their parents do beat them. They do beat them. They smack them, and you know what? Those kids are more out of control than I am. Not that I'm out of control, because I will never admit to that. Although I'm sure my mom would beg to differ. And yes, we are all handfuls at some point in our lives. And I don't care who you are. Even the most goodest kid on the planet at some point is out of control and is doing something they're not supposed to be doing. So, what does beating your kids solve? It does not solve shit. Absolutely fucking nothing. My mom's one friend, for example, she has 3 boys. She beat all of them, and guess what? They're in and out of state prison all the time. So, fuck that noise. I was never hit growing up, and I was a pretty bad kid. Pretty bad probably doesn't even begin to describe that. But you know what? I'm 19 now. I've never been to jail. I've never been arrested. Okay. Yeah, I've never been arrested. And I'm not in trouble all the time. So what the fuck does beating your kids solve? That right there is just like, right there. The kids who I know that have gotten beaten, they are out of control. They're even the younger kids, they're either in and out of placement, always on house arrest, or in some type of trouble. I've never been to placement, I've never been arrested, none of that shit. So please tell me how beating your fucking kids is going to make them more well-behaved. And then he brings up some shit about bogus diagnosis. Okay, fuck you, dude. My brother has autism, and unfortunately, he cannot function without his medication in school. I couldn't function without my medication in school. And yes, I am on medication. Not that it really, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Beating your kids does not solve everything. They learn from what they see. And sometimes you get in with the wrong crowd. And honestly, we're all bad at some point. We're freaking... Every kid goes through a phase. Every teenager goes through that freaking rebellious shit. What does beating them solve? Not a motherfucking thing. All it's going to do is make them want to do it 10 times more. Just to be like, fuck you. You are not my boss, motherfucker. Okay, but with that said, this is my little video on this, because it kind of, my mom was telling me about that, and I was reading it, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, fuck that. I'm going to make a video about it. But that's my thoughts on it. Beating your kids don't solve shit, except make them hate you, and then they're going to beat on their kids, and honestly, it is not okay to beat on a kid, period. I don't care how old your kid is, it's not okay. Violence is never the motherfucking answer. So to you parents out there that may or may not watch this video, I'm sorry if you feel that it is okay to beat on your kids. It is not okay. You teach your kids violence is never the fucking answer, right? Okay, well, how can you sit there and say violence is never the answer when you sit there and beat on your kid because they are being bad? Yeah, no, that's what I thought. You right there are a motherfucking hypocrite. Bitch! Alright, well, on that note, I'm out. Have a good night. One love.